Today we got Kobalt's 5-in-1 multi-tool. This is a long-nose wire stripper, reamer, crimper, cutter, and bolt cutter.
You can easily tell that I have used it in the trades because it's got some surface rust all over it. I wanted to show you that this is what this tool is going to look like after you use it for a little bit. You still see the laser etched indicators that are on this tool. It does have a nice precision machined induction hardened steel cutting blade. As long as you're not cutting through anything you're not supposed to, there's no reason why this shear won't last you a good long time cutting through Romex. Wire stripping holes themselves have been precision milled. Out of all the times that I have stripped wires, I'm talking about thousands of wires over the last few months, I had a single issue where those wire strippers didn't cut through the insulation properly. AWG wire sizes that this will strip is 10 through 20 solid or 12 through 22 stranded. If you look at the way the tip of this is designed, it's actually nice and thick. Great for reaching into tight confined spaces to pull out wires. Also got nice serrated teeth, so you shouldn't have an issue gripping, twisting, pulling, and looping wires. Actually reminds me of Klein Tools multi-tool version. Obviously, you'll still be able to reach back inside of boxes to pull wiring out with these pliers. That eliminates the need to pack an extra set of long nose pliers with you to the job site. You'll see these serrations. That's going to act as a file or a reamer in certain situations. It's got spring-loaded jaws. All I have to do is open up the jaws like so, put them around the wire, and strip them. Then I can release the handle and they open right back up. Whenever I'm done using these pliers, I take the lock, put it back in place, and it's ready to go back inside the tool pouch. Worked in the automotive and industrial mechanic industry. In recent years, I've been doing a bunch of HVAC and appliance repairs. I can tell you better than most, there's going to be a lot of situations you get into where you need a terminal crimper. It's an extra set of pliers you got to put in your tool bag and take with you on the job site. If you pull down the locking mechanism right here and open it up, you'll see that there's a crimper right here in between the handles. Now, it's going to be your basic generic crimper. It'll work with the most common things that you might encounter on a daily basis. Also built into the handle is two different bolt cutters. These are pre-threaded, so if you cut the bolt and run the bolt back out, it's going to correct the threads as it's coming out. The bolt sizes this cuts is 6 to 32 or 8 to 32. So if you're in the remodeling or electrical industry, you're replacing light fixtures and switches all day long, that's the two bolt sizes you're going to use the most. These grips have worked fine for as long as I've had the pliers. You do have a tethering loop built into the grips. If you're climbing on ladders to put into electrical fixtures, you're hanging from the side of a machine to do an electrical repair, you ain't got to worry about these falling down to the ground. Plus, it's got an M incorporated into the mold on the grips. So if these are upside down inside of a tool pouch, you glance over and look at it and see that M, you're going to know that it's a multi-tool. No, it doesn't matter what name brand you get or where they're manufactured at. There is going to be times that you run across a pair of pliers or a tool in general that's going to have some defects. Most of the time, if it says made in China on it, you're going to have a higher chance of defects than you do any other country of origin. I'm sure there's people out there who have these exact same pliers who have experienced similar situations. But you see right here on the two bolt cutting holes, I cannot use the 6 through 32 feature. That's because they did not drill out the hole on the other side. I've been inside of a lot of hot, sweaty situations where the plier grips start to loosen up because of the amount of force I'm applying to the handle. And that's something that I have experienced with these Kobalt pliers. The grips have recently started sliding off of the steel handle. Now I can always cash in on that hassle-free lifetime guarantee. I know my 100% opinion on this tool. Here it is. I went back and picked me up a second pair of these Kobalt 5-in-1 pliers. The performance is good enough on these tools for me to take them with me on the job. In my opinion, this one was well worth the price of $25, and that's why I went and picked up another one. You can see these tools tested in the trades by popping that clutch, subscribing, or following along on these social media platforms.